In this video, I'll show you how to use the scanner of your HP DeskJet 2921 printer and get the results saved directly to your PC or laptop. We need to connect the PC to our Wi-Fi. So to do that, we need to put the printer into power mode, and you'll know it's in power mode if this button is blinking blue. However, if it's not, we'll put it in power mode. So if the screen is turned off, just press any button to get it back on again. And now you're going to press this X button and the Wi-Fi button at the same time. So use your two fingers and press both of these buttons in until the power button goes off and then comes back on again. And you'll see that this button is now flashing blue and ready to connect to the Wi-Fi. Come over to your computer and at the bottom click on the Windows logo button just here in the bottom left. Then type Microsoft Store. At the very top, search for HP Smart. This is the official app that we're going to be using to scan. Then just go ahead and click on install. Now that it's installed, open it up. Give it a second to load. You'll get this pop-up. You need to allow the app to make changes to your device. So click on yes here to the left. And now they're just going to tell you that they use your information, but you can decline having your information sent, which we will do. And then there's going to be another pop-up. Let HP Smart access your precise location. You need to click yes once again. And that's going to bring us to the home screen of the app. Because I already have an account, it's logged me in here in the top left. But if you haven't got one, you need to create one in order to scan. So once you've done that, come to the top and click on Add Printer. It's then going to begin to search for any printers. And here we can see it found our HP DeskJet 2900 series. Just click on it. Then in the bottom right, click Continue here. And now it's going to ask for access to your Wi-Fi password. So if you click Continue, the app is just automatically going to grab your password. However, if you press No Thanks, then you'll need to type your password in manually. So it's just up to you whether you want to give it the password or not. And now you'll get this pop-up telling you to press the information button that's on the printer's control panel. So here you can see it's just flashing. Just press it once and you'll see your computer will update. And now it's just going to finish the Wi-Fi setup. From here you just need to wait. Once it's complete, you'll get this message with the check mark. And we can see the printer is connected, so just click on Continue. And now it's going to get the print driver information. So if it says driver unavailable here on the left, click on it. Then click Continue. Give it a few seconds. It's going to automatically redirect you back to the home screen of the app here. So we can see we have our printer name and we have our current ink levels. So to scan, just click on this purple scan button and we can X this pop-up here. And over on the right hand side, you have your different settings that you can change. So under presets, you can choose between a document or a photo. And then below that, you can select scan area. So you can choose the entire scan area. However, we can crop it, so this doesn't matter too much. And now you can change if you want the scan to be in color or not. And finally, you can change the resolution of your scan. So if you were scanning something and you wanted the best detail, you would select the highest DPI. However, it's going to take much longer. I'll just select 300. And now we need to place our page on the scanner glass. So if you just come over to your printer and lift up this lid here, we can see the scanner glass. This is the page that I'll scan, and you need to place it face down like this. Then you just need to drag the page or document into the bottom right of the scanner like this. Then go ahead and close the lid. And now all you need to do is come to the bottom right here and click on this blue scan button. you'll see a preview of how the scan turned out. And in the top right here with these three dots here, if you click on that, you have the option to edit your scan. So you can use the corners here to crop the image if there was some parts of it that you didn't want. So just use the corners and drag it. And then along the right, you have some more options. So if you click on adjust here, you can change the saturation of the scan. You can change the brightness, contrast. You can add some text as well if needed. So when you've done all of your edits, just click on done here in the bottom right. And now finally, you'll notice a add button here at the top right. This is if you need to scan more than one item. You would click this add button and you have all your settings again. So you would take out the first page that you scan and replace it with the next one. And then you would just go ahead and complete the next scan as normal until you've finished all of your pages. And then you can obviously do the same edits to your second scan. And then along the left, you can change the order that the scans are in just by clicking and dragging them. So we can change which scan appears first. Now finally, to save it to your computer, come over to the bottom right and just click on this save button here with this arrow pointing downwards. You can give the file a different name just to make it easier to find on your computer. You can change the file type as well. Now finally, just click the save button. And now I'll just save it to my scans folder. And that's pretty much it. So we'll just X this out. And then in the top left, if you just press these back arrows, it will take you back to the home screen. So if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe.